that's got a vegetable in it that can only be found in the desert. Bhang is basically cannabis. It's legal here in Rajasthan.
80 years, 60 years, 90 years, those people, not young people.
Not young people, just the older people.
That's older.
So,
Who are retired.
yeah. So this is going to be interesting.
We're going to hit up the dunes in this really cool open top Jeep.
That was frightening. Frightening.
I think that's the fastest I've ever been in a vehicle. Oh my god, that is hot. Welcome back to the channel. We're a married couple from England, travelling India all the way from south to north on a 20-year-old rickshaw named Pete. We've spent the last few weeks in the state of Rajasthan, visiting the white and blue cities, but today we're heading to the golden city of Jaisalmer, right out in the sandy desert. Get ready to see, feel, taste and experience things we never knew were possible in India as we head close to the Pakistani border on another thrilling ride in incredible India.
Welcome back to the channel. We are in the back of a rickshaw that isn't ours. We're leaving the blue city of Jaipur and we're heading right out into the desert. We are leaving our rickshaw behind because the desert where we're heading is like proper desert, you know, like sand dunes and all that sort of stuff. And it's far out west. And as you know, our journey is only going north. So we're going on train now because we really want to go and see more of Rajasthan. And whilst we're here in the desert, we might as well go and see it proper. So that's what we're going to go and do now. It's going to be really, really exciting. We're about to go and catch our first Indian train of this trip. Are you excited, Janine?
Yes, let's go!
They talk about the spring break and yeah, Tijuana, here we come. My friends think she's so dumb and stupid, but I won't tell anyone. But her and I got going on.
We've had a broken bag since we did the Camino actually, and this guy sort of walked past and he saw that our bag, the clip on it was broken, so he went off and came back with another clip, and now he's fixing it, which is really cool.
It's not the nicest of trains.
Yes, not the nicest.
When two AC is usually nicer, yeah. This is not the nicest of trains, but it's okay. It's all right. We're all right.
Empty?
It's empty, yeah. It's empty. It's full of nice people with nice smelling food, but we're fasting, aren't we? We're fasting. Sorry.
Thank you.
We're going to the desert now, and this guy's doing a 100k ultra marathon through the desert.
100 miles.
Yeah, but 160 kilometers, 100 miles, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are doing 50, but that's enough, right? It's in the desert. It's enough.
Having made our beds and met our travel companions, we settled in for our 5.5-hour train ride to Jaisalmer. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like made out of like stone walls. So we're staying actually in the fort. There's a Jaisalmer has a fort, which you would have seen as we were coming in, and we're actually inside it, which I didn't know about. Liam surprised me again, and yeah, it's just, I can't describe it, but it's just absolutely gorgeous.
I've turned off as many lights as I can on this side. Good morning, this is Jaisalmer, and I think you'll agree it's absolutely spectacular. We stayed last night for the first night in a fort, a living fort. I think one of the only living forts in the world, definitely in Asia. And to sleep in the bed in there where you feel like you're sleeping in like the ramparts, and then to come up on top of here and look at over the whole city, all its twinkling lights, and have that sun rising up as well is just amazing. It is so beautiful. This is why you come to Rajasthan. This is why you come to Rajasthan.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This morning, the sunrise caught us off guard, but in a good way. We chilled with our black coffees, watching the night's darkness fade away from the fort, exposing warm shades of oranges and pinks in the calmness of the morning. As the city started waking up, we kicked back and wondered what we'd stumble upon in the fort today.
This one is for the water?
Yeah, hot water.
For the whole guest house?
Your temperature
Yeah.
and 15 and 16 full hot water.
Yeah, full hot
Yeah.
water. It's good.
And you are good. In the sea or edge, in the sea close and open.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so we've both freshened up and we're ready to go out into Jaisalmer. I'm so excited. But first, we hear that there's a place that does really good coffee, apparently. So we're going to go and find it.
One thing we get asked all the time is what do we do about data, phone sims, all that sort of stuff whilst we're traveling. We use a company called ConnectPlease. Well, we've been using them for the last 5 months, and that's why I'm doing a shout out today for them, because they're really, really good. This isn't sponsored, by the way. What ConnectPlease do is they provide unlimited data packages through SIM card technology on your phone in over 150 different countries. So it takes all the hassle out of looking for a SIM when you arrive somewhere. Very, very good if you do in van life. Using cloud-based technology to give you the best option in your area. We've had cracking signal for the whole time we've been traveling. No complaints whatsoever. That's why I really, really recommend it. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. Go check them out for yourself. We've been using it via eSIM. eSIMs make it even more simple. We sign it to a package. There's no contract, so you can start and stop it whenever you want. And you just scan a QR code and bam, you've got the plan on your phone. But they also send the SIMs through the post as well. So definitely a very, very good asset for whilst you're traveling or backpacking or van life. So yeah, go check out the link in the description, and back to the video.
Being suckers for good coffee, we headed off to find this cafe, which was apparently not far from our accommodation. En route, we felt the inside of the fort coming alive with people selling their wares as we passed through the tight golden stone alleys. The Jaisalmer fort, built in 156 AD, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the largest desert living fort in the world and the second oldest fort in the whole of Rajasthan. Apparently, until the 17th century, the whole city resided inside the fort, but today much of the city is based outside of it, and the interior is saved for visiting tourists, Havelis, Jain temples, restaurants, cafes, guest houses, people selling touristy bits, and of course still a few local residents. We felt honoured to be able to live inside the fort, even for a short amount of time. It's by far the most unique accommodation we have ever stayed in. We headed off to Cuckoo coffee shop.
Good morning.
Very good morning.
You mind being on camera?
I'm not a camera shy personally.
We hear you've got the best coffee in Jaisalmer.
Thank you very much. And this is saffron cappuccino.
Whoa, saffron cappuccino.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you make this vegan?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Liam tells me that they do a saffron latte with soya milk. Apparently soya milk carries the flavour better. So yeah, that's what we've ordered.
Your saffron cappuccino with soya milk.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Since I found you, I've been running like a fool.
This is a saffron soya latte, and apparently you've got to drink it in layers. So drink the top one, then drink this, then mix it and drink it. This is what it tastes like. Whoa, that's powerful. It's rocket fuel, Janine. I can tell already that's rocket fuel. It's delicious though.
Can you taste the saffron?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
After drinking our saffron latte and eating some Oreo pakora, building up an appetite, we decided to get some local knowledge from one of the owners of this coffee shop.
We want to get some food, some lunch now. Where do you recommend?
I recommend you the nice place for the Rajasthani food. There's one restaurant, it's called Chandan Sri Restaurant.
What do we order?
You can order Kair Sagri. It's the best vegetable in Rajasthan that you can get it, and in Jaisalmer we grow this, and there is all kind of protein and iron in there.
Wow,
And we call it a desert dry fruits.
It's delicious?
super delicious.
Nice.
You will be love it.
And what's your favourite food?
Dal bati churma.
And kachori, right?
Kachori is like, you know, is top.
Top. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so Chanan Sri has just recommended a restaurant right over there, and that's where we're going to head now.
See you later. Okay, so we always follow local recommendations for food and what have you, and that dish sounds really, really good. A vegetable that only grows in Jaisalmer in the desert, that's now a famous dish, so that is exactly where we're headed now.
Absolute chaos out here, so I think we're going to try and get a rickshaw just to get through the crowds. It's also a Saturday as well, so it's extra busy.
It's a good one.
Good one, flavor ways.
Good one, yeah?
Good one, flavor turn.
After that, if you like to see our place, you from England.
England.
Mother of cricket.
Huh?
Mother of cricket. Aussie.
Hyper cricket.
Cricket. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, straight away they've got fabda, which me and Liam absolutely love. So we might grab a portion of that whilst we're waiting for what we've come here for.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm starting with idli for my stomach, because it feels really good on your stomach. And then Janine's having fabda, which is chickpea crisps. And then afterwards we're going to have the proper Jaisalmer, what's it called? Kher asangri, which is a bean that you can, a vegetable that you, a bean or a vegetable that you can only get here in Jaisalmer, it grows in the desert. So it sounds really good.
Okay, so I've just got my fabda, which is made of chickpeas, and I'm not sure what this is. It's like I think it's like a sweet chili dip
Or tamarind.
or tamarind or something. Can't really smell it. And yeah, you just dip it in, and it's a breakfast here in Rajasthan. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Liam had idli, a South Indian breakfast which we both love, but we didn't come to this restaurant today for any of these dishes. We came for a famous dish only served in Jaisalmer.
What have you got there?
I have no idea. That's not what I was expecting to come. I don't know what I was expecting to come out. But it's got a vegetable in it that can only be found in the desert. So it must be this stringy thing here. So this is what kangri sa curry looks like. Only in Jaisalmer can you get this. So it's such a privilege to find this now. Shall I give it a go?
Give it a go.
Ooh, I hate to say it, but it's like strands, and this is a pure veg restaurant, and we know what's in it. It's like tender, like chicken. It's so weird, yeah. That's not a bean, that's a green vegetable. Like strands of green plant. It's amazing.
Wow, the flavours in that were gorgeous, aren't they? It's really rich and smoky, with cashew nuts as well for texture, and really, really meaty. It's delicious.
We finished off our delicious yet admittedly very rich curry, grabbed some fruit for dessert, a couple of selfies, and headed towards the fort before noticing something very interesting.
We're just on the outside of the walls of the fort, looking up at it, most beautiful fort, and we're just about to come across a bang shop. Have you ever heard of, do you know what bang is? Bang is basically cannabis. It's legal here in Rajasthan, and I think Varanasi as well. Yeah, it's basically, it's a bang lassi. So bang is the cannabis part, and lassi is the drink. And yeah, it's legal. So you're allowed to get high in Rajasthan for religious purposes, obviously. But this one's actually a government authorised one that we're coming up to now. But you have to have it with yogurt, and we don't obviously eat yogurt, so we won't be having any today. Are you getting some bang, Janine?
I'm not getting bang. This place is too crazy for that kind of stuff.
Leaving the bang well alone in this crazy city, we headed off to book a very exciting tour with a company called Trotters, before heading back to the fort, grabbing a quick freshly squeezed pomegranate juice and going to do the thing we enjoy most here in Rajasthan.
So we're back at our hotel now. We're heading to the rooftop. You may have noticed that rooftops here in Rajasthan is a thing. It's what you do, it's how you chill out. You go to rooftops, and me and Liam love it. So that's what we're doing now.
We're back on the rooftop now of our gorgeous guest house in this fort, and we brought the fruit back from the store. Now, you might think that this is a really crap looking potato. This is actually a fruit. Not only is it a boring looking fruit, but it's also the most delicious fruit you could possibly buy. At least it's the sweetest anyway. It's called a chickoo, and we've been accustomed to it since we've been in India, and it's fantastic. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is the inside of a chickoo, and the brownness of it, despite it looking like a potato on the outside, is like pure caramel. Think like dates, but think more desserty. That is what a chickoo is. It is so delicious. I'm about to eat this one now. Let's see what Rajasthani chickoos are like. It tastes like poached, caramelized pears. It is absolutely divine. So, so good. If you like caramel tasting things, get yourself a chickoo. So good. So the alleys have really calmed down a bit now. They were heaving earlier, and it was very, very hot earlier. But now it isn't. And as you can see, there are all these alleys. They're like really narrow alleys. We presume because it doesn't let much sunlight through, and we're in the desert, so it's quite cool, and it's always remained quite cool through here. Now feels like about 22 to 25 degrees. Really, really nice. And everybody's selling stuff through these alleys. Like, they're selling mainly to tourists, so it's very, very touristy. But most of the stuff they're selling is absolutely beautiful. Like really, really nice crafts, ornaments, and embroidery as well. There's hardly any tack in here, so it is nice stuff. However, on the outside, from what we quickly glimpsed earlier, it's completely different. It's more like real India sort of stuff. So we're going to go wandering through here. Actually, I need to buy something. As you know, we're camping in the desert tomorrow, and apparently it gets quite cold in the desert at night. We're actually going to be camping on the sand, apparently. So I've only got shorts, so I'm looking for some trousers to wear that are actually going to keep me warm and not fall to pieces straight away. So that's the mission.
Mission set, we needed a quick snack before the shopping. Luckily we have found a street food stall selling a very quick and easy food which we have seen all over India, and now it's our chance to try it.
Yeah, I'll go for Maggie.
You want Maggie?
We have two types of Maggie. One is the normal Maggie and one is the with vegetables, like all of vegetables we make in a butter, little bit.
Oh yeah, no butter.
No butter, no problem, but vegetable if you want.
Yeah, how much? What's the two prices?
70 rupees in a vegetable, 50 rupees in a normal.
Do you want a normal or vegetable?
I'll go for vegetable.
Okay, I'll have a normal. One normal or one veggie?
One veggie and one normal.
No butter, no butter.
No butter, no onion, no garlic.
No onion, garlic, okay, but no butter?
No onion.
Oh, okay. Jane.
You can sit here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Maggie is basically like super noodles. It's become really popular in India and it's absolutely delicious. So we've just ordered some Maggie. I'm having vegetable, Liam's having plain. And we're sat down here right in front of a hat stall. And so I'm going to show you what I look like with a, what are these called?
Turban.
Are they turbans?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you what I look like with a turban on.
It really suits you.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, it really suits you.
A fashion I could bring back to the UK.
Yeah. What you got, Janine?
Okay, so I got some earrings. So I'm obsessed with the Indian earrings, like completely obsessed. So, and these are pink ones, similar to what I've got. They're really nice. And I bought it from, what's your name?
Shanti.
Shanti sold them to me. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
Rest assured, outside of the fort is back to real India again, and it's actually really awesome out here. It's like markets, but you can imagine these markets that have been here forever doing this exact same thing. Fair enough, some of the products they're selling have changed a bit, but same sort of dry fruits, cooked toasted nuts, fruit, veg, and all of the other things that they're selling. Tobacco, that, bang, cannabis, all the things they used to sell back in the day. This is on the silk trading route, that one that goes all the way to China, so they would have been trading all sorts back in the day, but it still looks quite similar, minus the automobile, like the rickshaws and stuff. So you're all taking bang every day? Prayer, mantras?
Every temple.
Every temple?
Hanuman temple, in Inglas Mandir temple by Garisagar Lake, some in their temple.
Every temple here, everybody's taking bang?
I mean, they have
really
4 people group, 5 people group, 3 people.
Wow.
80 years, 60 years, 90 years, those people, not young people.
Not young people, just the older people.
Just older.
So
who are retired?
Yeah. So only the. So he just basically told me that the every day they do all of the religious stuff. They do the mantras, the prayers, the puja, and then all of the elderly retired people take bang cannabis, and that's their evening. And now he takes cannabis, and then he gets the munchies, and he comes and eats this after.
Like, it was 2-3 hours to get up. And then until that is also getting thick.
Yes.
Now it's little bit there, so thick.
Yeah.
And that is like we call malai.
Yeah, malai.
That was like rabdi.
Yeah.
Rabdi malai.
Prayers, bang, malai.
Malai. Yes.
Okay.
After the dinner.
In that order.
But after the dinner.
After the dinner, After the dinner. You seem to have the best life.
Well, we had also hard life for 40, 50 years.
I'm not saying so. I'm not saying it's not been
then
hard.
after you get good life.
But now you have a good one.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone here is enjoying.
Yes.
Also my malak is also enjoying. You know?
Everybody's high. Everybody's high.
Smile. You are in a smile.
Now we know why everybody's so.
Why is that? Because everybody with the happiness by insidely.
Yes.
Get up by Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis. Nice to meet you, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm not Dennis the Menace, but I'm Dennis.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe we think otherwise now.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your names?
This is my friend. His name is Anil, and my name is Mehul.
Very nice to meet you.
We are from Gujarat, and you are from
England.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
After such a busy day in the Golden City, we managed to get Liam some trousers and head back to the fort to watch the twinkly lights of the city at night.
Good morning, we are in Jaisalmer, the Golden City, and today is desert day. We're actually going into the desert. Seeing what we think is like desert so far, I'm not quite sure what desert is, because it changes so much everywhere you go, but today is like the desert that you see in films and cartoons and all the rest of it. That's what we've been told anyway. So we are going on a desert safari, whatever that entails, without camels. They're used to doing it with camels. We've asked for no camels, so it's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting anyway because it's an overnight thing as well. So one imagines that they're going to take us right out into the desert, right by the Pakistani border as well. So that's interesting. I'm realising that I've actually got military trousers on as well, but hope that I didn't buy them for any purpose apart from to keep me warm. And we've just gone to our favourite cafe in Jaisalmer, Cuckoo's, where they said for us to come along and they've given a drink for Janine to take away in a flask for her chest because she's feeling a bit chesty. So she's got a lemon and ginger and black pepper tea to take with her to the desert. So that's really nice. So that's our morning so far, and now we're going to go and go on the safari, whatever that is. This is going to be interesting.
sat in the Jeep heading off into the desert with our new friends from Delhi, who we would be spending the day and evening with. As we've mentioned many times before, Indians are the best people to go on any tour with, as they seem to be in a constant state of energy and know how to have fun. The Jeep driver drove us to our first desert location, which was like an oasis lake, followed by what we later found out was his sister's house in the village where we stopped and had tea in their homes made of cow dung and other materials, which happened to be incredible insulators and kept really cool inside. Here we met the whole village, it seemed, before we moved on to an abandoned village, often nicknamed the Ghost Village, but despite its lack of inhabitants, our guide tells us it's not haunted. In fact, it was another very sad story of royalty at the time telling the village to follow certain laws that would go against their religion. So rather than staying, the Brahmins all left to continue living as Brahmins. It was a very eerie place indeed. Next was a longer drive, and we noticed how sandy it was getting. We knew we had entered the famous Thar Desert.
So we arrived, the Jeep stopped and we're in the, it's like proper sandy desert now. And we arrived at the camels. These guys who shared our Jeep with us are getting on the camel and going riding the camels, which we are not doing. And for sort of obvious reasons, for vegans. So we sort of organised or asked if we can do it without camels at all. We've arrived there and I think they thought we were getting on the camel still. So I've spoke to the guy at the office and said, look, we told you that we don't want anything to do with the camels part of it. So now they're going to be, I think they're going to be bringing a Jeep down to us so we can do like an open top Jeep safari, which would be, you know, that's what we signed up for. So that's what's going on. So, but right out in the desert here.
After a little bit of confusion and some organising, we finally had our open top Jeep arranged for us in a location close by, so headed there and hopped on our new vehicle.
Okay, cool. Now we are officially off. We're going to hit up the dunes in this really cool open top Jeep.
This is more like it, isn't it?
Yeah, Liam can actually have some space without banging his head now. What do you reckon, Liam?
Liam the Giant.
Liam the Giant.
It's so much better. So much better. Still very touristy, but you know, who doesn't want to rag it around the dunes in a 4x4?
Oh my god! I was gonna talk to the camera and then it suddenly went really fast. Shit. Oh my god.
Morning light is wandering on my face. I can't believe I don't know the day, the time, the place. I drive around in a city full of shame. Everything feels hollow when you are away. When it all comes down, when our life is too big to confound. You said I can't love anyone but you, and I know exactly what to do. You said I can't love anyone but you. I'm totally yours if you want to.
I was the most concerned I've ever
I know. And we're back.
That was the last bit. Was the most concerned I was in the whole thing. That was frightening. Naughty man.
Thank you. I think that's the fastest I've ever been in a vehicle, apart from an aeroplane, of course. But a car or a driving sort of vehicle, I've never been in one so fast. And that was so much fun. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks
you.
for visit.
Thank you.
Rajasthan Desert Camp and hope to meet once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My
Yes.
driving and safari.
It was amazing.
Thank you. Thanks for visiting.
Thank you. Bye.
That was proper Indian style safari Jeep thing. Meaning it was very dangerous. It was brilliant. So good, but I'm sort of, you know, when you sort of like really enjoying it and you're pleased it's over at the same time. That's the sort of feeling I'm feeling right now. I've just, my stomach. They said they've got some tea over here for us as well, which is good, which is very, very much appreciated right now because I feel proper Tom Dick.
We grabbed a quick tea before heading off to watch a sunset at the location where we'll be sleeping, out in the desert under the stars.
We're here. We're at the camp. This is the camp.
This is our camp. So now we are staying tonight here. So we have a lot of blanket and everything is well done. No problem.
It's good to hear. I hear it gets cold in the desert.
No, we have enough blanket.
Good man. It's good to know, isn't it?
Wow, we've arrived at sunset. What a gorgeous sunset it is as well behind me here. And we're in the middle of some sand dunes and we're going to set up camp. There's a few fires already knocking around and yeah, it just looks really cozy. It's a nice temperature at the moment. As soon as that sun goes down, it's going to get cold. So I'm going to do a costume change. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this peaceful scenery. What do you reckon?
Well, it's been a pretty mental day, so yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. Everything's sort of coated in white flower. All these like little desert shrubs are coated in white flowers.
Yeah.
And it's very, very pretty for that.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
It's really soft to the eye.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me.
Okay, cool. So the sun's gone down. It's going to get dark very soon. The guys working here, they're actually cooking us dinner on a fire, which is so nice. They've made us the biggest bowl of crisps as well, so I'm in absolute heaven. And they're really nice crisps. And they just made them on the fire over there.
Who are you? It's pakora for you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome, sister.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, you are my sister. I can service for you, pakora.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Pakora, anyone?
Oh, pakora.
Oh, we have pakoras.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Cool.
Grab a piece. Oh yeah, look at that. Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, it's too easy for too easy. Yeah. Actually, this is something. This is the Indian culture. Yeah. That's union is very acrimonious. Sacred.
वो बातें कोई ना जाने, वो कैसी बातें, वो बरसाते, वो भीगी भीगी यादें, वो भीगी भीगी यादें.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Rice, dal mixed with chapati.
It looks amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Careful.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
So tonight on the menu in the desert we have got, I can't really see it, it's dal roti
Dal and rice and mixed vegetable.
and mixed vegetable and rice.
It's like a sabji.
Yes.
And it looks delicious. And chapati.
Delicious.
One chapati, two chapati, three chapati, 4, 5 chapati, 6 chapati, 7 chapati more.
And we also have an enthusiastic tour guide.
I'm chef man.
What's your name?
Driver. I do everything. All rounder. Also guiding for people, making food for everything, and jeep driver. Sometimes I'm camel driver.
You do everything.
For the last 35
Everything.
years.
Yeah?
Chutney's very good.
Yeah? Oh, that's spicy.
Chutney's
Oh
amazing.
my god, that is hot. Wow. Don't have the chutney. Do not have the chutney.
Yeah, it's
I'm Korean. It might end really bad.
This is our bed for the evening. We can see.
We're all lined up alongside each other, aren't we?
Good night.
Subratri.
Shubhratri.
Oh, Shubhratri.
Subratri?
Shubhratri.
Subratri.
Come then, come in.
Okay.
No end in sight. She wanders along the trail down to the river. But will she dare to set sail? The thought makes her shiver. Watching herself behind those lonely eyes. The mirror of night are making it so hard to tell wrong from right. No end in sight. The truth will soon break, a new day's on the rise. The promises we make seem to be.
Good morning, and this is what the Thar Desert looks like at sunrise. It's freezing. It's absolutely freezing. It's expected, really. We slept really well last night though, because the blankets that they give you are really heavy, really heavy. In fact, it was too warm inside the blankets, in fact. And sleeping under the stars, well, you all know what that's like. That's just wonderful. It's always an honour and a privilege to do that. And it was very much enjoyed. You can see every single star and every single planet. Just beautiful. And waking up in the desert this morning, it's just really peaceful and nice. They came around and gave us some chai. Just a really nice start to the day. A nice break from chaotic India, and really enjoyed it, although it is freezing. But this has been a nice experience. Touristy, very touristy, but you know, ragging around the desert on that Jeep and sleeping under the stars is always the best thing. And it just rounds off Jaisalmer with the Golden City. It's been a amazing stop for us, and I'm glad we did it, even though it like getting on the train and what have you to come here. And now we're going to get on the train and go back to Jaipur and go and pick up the rickshaw and get moving. And we've got more of Rajasthan to see. So we've done the blue, the white, the golden. Now, what colour's next? We'll see you next time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you as we move further north in India.
Let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through